Thank you. Next testifier is Tamara Paltin, and Tamara will be followed by Les Potts. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Save Honolua Coalition, I am here to ask you to reconsider your decision to take Honolua's Lipoa Point out of that preservation designation that was proposed by the planning director under the direction and approval of Mayor Alan Arakawa. Out of respect for this committee and other testifiers, instead of advocating for individual testimony, we are asking everyone here that supports preservation of Lipoa Point to stand at this time. We ask you to understand that designating the agricultural land at Lipoa Point in preservation is not considered an automatic taking until you go through the entire process of exploring all options to see if there is a solution that the landowner and the county can agree to. Currently, Mayor Alan Arakawa is in negotiations with Maui Land and Pine. Legally, the county's concern is whether or not MLP is being fairly compensated for their property that is being downzoned. Although we have much love and respect for the pensioners, ultimately paying the pensioners is MLP's responsibility and not the county's. West Maui Representative Angus McKelvey has also been in discussion with our federal and state Democratic lawmakers to form a hui to acquire as much of Lipoa Point as possible while helping our pensioners in the process, thereby creating a win-win situation. I've spoken with Laurie Buchanan, the Vice Chair of State Legacy Lands Committee. However, all of this is dependent on MLP selling the land at fair market value. Maui Land and Pineapple claims they are putting up over 5,500 acres as debt collateral to the PBGC. We are extremely concerned with about 200 of these acres at Lipoa Point. This is less than 4% of the entire amount. The preservation designation is basically a strong statement that this area is not appropriate for housing or developments, which based on community sentiment is good planning and the true designation for this area. Who owns the land and what they intend to do with it has no bearing when it comes to an area with as much significance to the world as Honolua does. Maui Land and Pine has gotten other entitlements through the general plan process at Hali'i Maili and recently Pulelehua and Kapalua Mauka. So it isn't as though the county is only taking away from this company. In fact, they have given a lot of entitlements without seeing return on the promised affordable housing components. We would like to ask this committee to consider not only Maui Land and Pineapple's 1,600 pensioners, but all of the approximately 156,600 residents of Maui County, as well as future generations yet to be born, and the 230 people who sent in heartfelt testimony in support of a preservation in July of this year, and to also consider the over 16,000 petition signatures in support of preservation by eminent domain if necessary. We completely support Councilmember Cochran's letter to Maui Land and Pine for more information regarding their pension liabilities. And if you intend to make a decision based on pensioners, please do your due diligence as elected representatives and find out the facts about this story they are telling. Also, we would like to remind this committee of Resolution 08-152 passed by the Maui County Council in 2008. This resolution urges the administration to negotiate for the preservation of Honolua area and Lipoa Point. Although we understand a resolution does not have the same effect of law, it does signify intent, and we offer it as explanation of the passion and disbelief our community felt following the August 2nd vote.
Thank you very much, Ms. Paltin. Members, questions for the testifier?